Washington's government is also going to address some of the issues that came up during the ratification debates, and also to address the issues that actually sparked this whole constitutional debate. First of all, a deal was made. The federal government needed to create a Bill of Rights to rein in the power of the federal government, and the Federalists will respond with a federal Bill of Rights. The first 10, they're basically 10 amendments to the Constitution, and those first 10 are usually known as the Bill of Rights. They include things like our rights to free speech, the right to bear arms, the right against self-incrimination, the right to petition, and amongst other things. I always like to in my lecture classes, I always like to compare our First Amendment rights. There's 5 of them with the number of Simpsons in the Simpson family. So try, in your head, or write down on the paper. Write down how the Simpsons, how many of the Simpson family you know, and then how many of the First Amendment rights you know, and see which list can you fill out faster. For those of you that need it, here are the First Amendment rights: speech, religion, petition, assembly, and press. And then, of course, you have Marge, Maggie, Lisa, and Bart. So, see how you did. Did you know all 5 of your First Amendment rights before
you knew all 5 of the Simpsons? If you knew the Simpsons before your First Amendment rights, you might want to brush up on them. But nonetheless, the Bill of Rights is going to be proposed and accepted, and the Federalists have fulfilled their part of the deal. I mentioned in an earlier video that the Judiciary Branch is very vague in terms of what its organization by the Constitution. All it demands is one Supreme Court with any inferior courts as deemed necessary by the Congress. Well, basically what you're going to have is during the Washington presidency, the passage of the Judiciary Act of 1789, and this creates our first national judiciary system. Basically, what it's going to do is there's going to be 13 district courts, basically state, federal courts in the states. There are going to be 13 states, so 13 district courts, and then up you go to the next level of courts, 3 circuit courts, and in those circuit courts, there's 3 of them, and they are going to be manned by 3 Supreme Court justices. That's why they call it. So they're going to